Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Compact Everyday Carry and Gadgets. And today I'm going to be doing a long-term review of the Bodyguard 2.0. My thoughts and impressions on this gun has not changed much. As much as I loved it when I first purchased it, I still love it to this day. This is a long-term review. I have at least upwards of 6 months, maybe 5 to 6 months with this handgun already, and it's been nothing but great. But before we get started, let's just make sure that the gun is safe and cleared and YouTube compliant. As you can see, we are safe, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the mag. But yeah, this gun, I've said it time and time again, this gun has been game changer. I believe it fills a space that has been needed to be filled. Yes, there is guns like the Rugers that have nice small handguns that have good round capacity, but the ergonomics are just horrible. The feel and texture of the gun itself does not feel as quality and as premium as this gun does, and that is why I love this gun. Now, this gun to me has served many purposes, but the most important one it has served is my everyday carry. I don't leave the house without this little guy. I don't leave anywhere I'm at without this guy. I could literally carry this guy even while I'm in the house, and it does not feel like it's bothering me while I'm carrying. It doesn't feel intrusive, and in reality, for most of the time, I even forget it's even there. But let's just go over a few things for you guys, for those guys that might be seeing this video for the first time, maybe didn't catch my first videos on this handgun, get to see a little bit more. So right now I'm carrying the extended mag, which comes with the handgun, and it allows you to carry 12 rounds in this tiny little thing. Now, what makes this handgun for me particularly stand out is the fact that although it is tiny and small, you still get a full grip, so you feel like you're handling a bigger gun than the actual size that you are carrying. Let me show you guys real quick. So as you can see, I could get all my fingers on the handgun. The pinky still has a good amount of space, so it doesn't feel like I'm just barely holding on. It gives me a nice grip. All around is just a great feeling handgun. Quality feels great. It has a nice extended beaver tail on top. You know, with these smaller handguns, people are always worried about getting a little bite at the end, a little slide bite. So they do extend it. I do think I've been contemplating, I might end up doing it, is just sanding down, bringing this thing down a little with the Dremel. You'll probably get at least about 1/4 of an inch or a little under 1/4 of an inch. Bring that down a little bit, because I haven't had the problem. Like I'm able to grab the handgun and the bore axis. Man, this gun has a great bore axis, so it feels great while shooting. The weight is distributed perfectly on the handgun, so even when the slide does slide back, I don't really run the risk of getting any slide by. My hand still kind of sits well below this little beaver tail right there. So I do think if I bring this down a little, it wouldn't really affect any slide bite happening. The reason I say that is because that is maybe my only kind of problem with the handgun is when I am carrying it, the beaver tail does extend a good amount, so it does pierce the belly a little bit. Also, it has probably one of the best, well, Smith & Wesson in general, you guys know, has great texture on their handguns, so the grip feels great, but it feels so good because it's so grippy. So what happens is if this rubs on your stomach, it will cause a little rash. It will kind of be a little uncomfortable. Eventually, I'm probably going to get a little Hulk sleeve like I do with most of my handguns. I really haven't had the need to because I usually wear an undershirt and then put the holster over the undershirt. So, but the times I don't have an undershirt, it does kind of rub on my stomach. So that is something to kind of consider. Or I might just get goon tape and wrap it around a nice discreet black goon tape to kind of take away a little. Is mostly this area right here that protrudes a little and kind of rubs off the stomach. Other than that, this thing is great. Like I said, talking about texture and grip, we have grips everywhere you think you may need some. We got some good grip. So we got some memory pads here, so you could rest your thumb when you're at the range. I love these memory pads because I feel like for the people that are maybe first-time gun owners, or if you're just in the range training, especially if you're trying to hand this over to your wife, it's a good pistol for the purse or for a female because of the size. and caliber is a little more controllable than a 9mm. It has these memory pads, so when you're training, these are steps that you could take when training. So if I'm holding the gun in the range, I know that this thumb, I should rest it. I should be feeling that memory pad. My finger should never be on the trigger until I'm ready to shoot. So my finger should be on that memory pad, you know? So it has these little memory pads that I feel like these are reminders for people going to the range and practicing and just perfecting their craft. These are little memory pads, especially for first-time beginners. Also, you have some good texture right here for the takedown lever if you want to take down the gun and clean it. Also, the grip, Smith & Wesson definitely hit it out the park and stepped up their game with these grips. These grips are amazing. They definitely upgraded from the little fish scale kind of texture that they were previously known for. Now they got some better texture, and it just feels great, feels very secure, and it kind of goes against the current. Let me see if I can show you guys, do a little close up. So yeah, the grooves kind of go inward, so when you do pull back, it just has a really good tension, really good friction, so you're able to grab a really good grip. And this gun is not difficult to slide. For being a small 380, usually small micro handguns are difficult to rack. This gun is not. It's pretty smooth, so I love it. As far as sights go, it comes with a nice true glow sight in the front. The back just has these little ridges. Let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah. So it just has these little ridges, which is still sweet, still pretty cool. And the cool thing is you could replace these. I don't know if there's any companies or Smith & Wesson themselves do any replacements for these, where you could get maybe some raised iron sights if you want to go that route. But so far, I really like them. The only complaint I might have is I probably would have liked them to make the diameter here a little tighter, just so you could align the sights and be more precise. But with something this small, this is, we're not trying to aim downrange too far away. This is more for very close encounters. So it does the job, and it does it really good. Trigger, probably one of the best things. With this micro handgun, you don't expect such a good trigger. Like I said, this is for close encounters. You're not anticipating having to have a perfect trigger to pull, but this trigger is perfection, and it's kind of very similar to other triggers that they have upgraded all of their handguns with. It is a little different just because it's smaller, so the little safety hinge covers the whole flat face of the trigger. Very comfortable, very cool, very crisp, nice wall, nice break, very good. Like, I really can't complain about this gun. The only complaint I must say is maybe the extended beaver tail is a little too protruding, and the grip, which is actually a good thing when you think about it, you get such a good grip, rubs off of the stomach a little, which might be a little uncomfortable, but could easily be alleviated with a little goon tape or a Hulk sleeve, which I just haven't, really is not about finding, it's just I haven't had time to go to the range or go to the stores and look for one. And this gun has been so great. What I love about it more, it really has become my everyday carry. I have replaced almost all of my other handguns with this one, of course, except for my home defense, which is something that I'm always have with a little more round capacity and a little stronger caliber. But for everyday carry, I'm not sacrificing leaving the house without a firearm. I'm always gonna have this little guy on me because it doesn't protrude. I don't feel like I have it there. I could wear basketball shorts. I could wear sweats. I could be dressed with a suit, and you could easily carry and easily conceal this little guy because he is that good. So in reality, if you're out there, if you're considering purchasing a handgun for everyday carry, something that you're not going to sacrifice leaving at home because it's uncomfortable, or you're not dressed apart, or oh, it's just across the street, I don't gotta go put on a belt, then this is the guy for you because you could easily pocket carry this guy as well. I would definitely recommend the Bodyguard 2.0. One of the complaints I do hear about with some YouTubers is that they are having issues with some of the rounds that they're purchasing, I guess depending the brands, and if they're hollow points. 380s are usually known for being picky, so you should go out to the range and try out the ammo that you are planning on everyday carrying this handgun with. Me, in the other hand, I haven't had any issues, but I have only tried out 2 different types of brands because those are the 2 that I'm always purchasing, not for just my 380 caliber handguns, but also my 9mm, and they've been great so far, so I haven't really had a need to switch that out. So as of now, the 2 different brands I've used have been great. I will be eventually doing some videos in the range where I'll try out some different ammo, but I'm gonna leave that for the membership side of this channel. Like I said, I am starting a membership channel, a membership section for this channel. If you guys want to support me and support the channel, I will also be uploading videos to that part of the channel first, and then kind of slowly feeding the rest of the videos to my main channel. But I definitely want to thank you guys for supporting. 2024 was a great year. 1 year in, and I'm already around 4,000 subscribers. The channel's been doing great. I've met a lot of great people, a lot of you guys that kind of share your thoughts, and it's just been a great community. So I want to thank you guys. If you guys want to just give me a thanks, I do have the option to give some super thanks. So you guys could give small donations, which will definitely help the channel, so I could just keep growing the channel, keep buying ammunition, keep going to the range and picking up some more handguns. I will be doing an updated 2025 gun collection so that I could start off the year showing you guys everything I have, and that way you guys come along and see the process of whatever I pick up next after that. I also have another handgun that I haven't showed you guys, so I will be doing another video where I show you guys that. But yeah, this is the Bodyguard 2.0, and guys, like I said, I definitely recommend this guy. If I can only have one gun aside from my Glock 43X MOS, because that's just my baby, but this is like, that's 1 and 2. This is number 2, that's number 1. Great handguns, both of them, but this guy is perfect because for comfort and everyday carry is perfect. And if you want to just gift your wife a handgun and she'll feel comfortable because she could get a full comfortable grip. The bore axis is awesome. The grip, the slide is not so difficult to rack. Then this is that one gun I would definitely recommend. Check it out. If you guys have any specific questions that maybe I didn't cover in this video, make sure to ask them down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer those for you guys. Let me show you guys the holster I'm carrying this guy with. It's a leather holster. A lot of you guys like this holster, man, but I have not been able to find this guy online. I found this in the store where I picked up the handgun itself, and it was the only one at the time, and it was kind of like in a pile of holsters. This was like super old holster I guess they had laying around for older handguns, and I just tried it out for this one, and it was worked perfectly. As you can see, it is leather, so it's aging beautifully, aging very nice, which that's why I think a lot of us like leather holsters. Leather in general just ages very nice, and it has character when it does. The brand is called 1836, Texas 1836. So if you guys want to try to find it, I'm guessing it's for micro handguns. But it's doing good, doing well. It's performing great. I love the clip, nice and strong, and it does kind of get a little scratched up in the inside. Let me see if I can show you guys this a little. Right within there, you see it kind of has been getting scratched due to the slide release. The mag release, and the takedown lever has been scratching it when it goes in. Other than that, it fits perfect, and like I said, it just adds to the character and age of the holster itself, which I love. But that's it for now, guys. If you guys have any questions, like I said, make sure to leave them down below. I'll try my best to answer those in a timely manner. And like I said, super grateful to have you guys as a community. And 2025 is definitely going to be a better year. We're about to hit 4,000 subscribers, so help me get to those 5,000. That's definitely great milestone. And after that, hopefully before the end of this year, we're going to get to 10,000. So that's about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching Compact Everyday Carry and Gadgets.